If you or someone you know is a farmer feeling overwhelmed,
we have tools and we want to help.
The economic strain on farm families of all sizes and demographics has not been alleviated, and it's increasing with the added strain of the declared national emergency. Hello and welcome to this special edition of Agriculture Spotlight, focusing on farm stress first aid here on the Homepage Network. I'm Melissa Bravo. Today we are going to discuss how to talk about stress with the farming community and share with you the resources we received at the National Farmers Union Farm Stress First Aid Training in Savannah, Georgia. With me today is my guest, Mike Eby. Mike is one of 3 candidates who campaigned recently for president of the National Farmers Union. Mike, welcome to Agricultural Spotlight. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and then why you came here today?
Well, thank you, Melissa. It's an honor to be here today, and it's a topic that we need to speak of and recognize. As a former dairy farmer from Lancaster County, having to sell the herd of cattle, it is a very stressful time, and I know that other farmers are most likely going through that same difficult time right now. There are multiple different ways that people deal with stress. For myself, being of faith, being involved in the church was a major help. Friends, it's amazing what friends can do to help just by listening. But also what I'm really thankful for, that National Farmers Union and Pennsylvania Farmers Union has really taken the leadership role in getting you involved and having you be at the National Farmers Union Convention and the stress training. We are very thankful that you got involved in that. So thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome, and I'm so glad that you nominated me to go. Everyone, I met Mike in the spring of 2018 while campaigning on the dairy crisis unfolding in Pennsylvania and other states. And unfortunately, the economic strain on farm families of all sizes and demographics has not been alleviated. And it's increasing with the added strain of the declared national emergency. Suicide rates in those whose economic viability is dependent on agriculture has soared. And here in our own community, we continue to lose not only members of our farming family, but others very dear to our hearts. The following information is taken directly from the national website on farm resiliency training, and I'm going to let Mike read this next part. So go ahead, Mike.
So speaking of farm resiliency, even in the best of times, farming can be incredibly high-stress occupation. Unpredictable weather, crop disease, volatile markets, heavy workloads, and social isolation are just a handful of the challenges that farmers may face. But between the persistently low prices, the climate change, and on trade uncertainty, times have been particularly tough in farm community, and it's taking its toll on farmers' mental well-being. Recognizing the immense challenges, National Farmers Union, NFU, is partnering with Farm Credit and American Farm Bureau to help family farmer friends and neighbors address the farm stress crisis in their own communities.
We're going to play a video produced by Farm Credit on this issue so you can hear firsthand what is being done in Washington and across the nation to address this ongoing need of our farming communities. And you can also find the full video link below.
Well, thanks very much to all of you for being here and for your leadership. We're very fortunate to be able to underwrite this initiative. It is a farmer health, mental awareness, and stress training program that we're announcing today. Farming is stressful in good years. When you start talking about weather that we've had, prices that we've had, the trade situation that we've had, we've just seen stress rising out there amongst our customers.
We're very concerned about our producers and their state.
Join me after the break to learn about resources available to all of us to address coping with farm stress and our own stress moving forward this spring. Stay tuned.
Year after year, we've been ranked the best bank in Pennsylvania for customer satisfaction. Want to know our secret? It's our people. Hardworking, kind-hearted, and fun-loving. They are our secret ingredient.
Welcome back. The following information is provided by Michigan State University from their handout, How to Talk to Farmers Under Stress. Mike?
Here's how to help. If you believe that a farmer is going through a difficult time and showing signs of stress, you can help by taking these following actions. Melissa?
Practice active listening. Just being there and listening are the first and most useful forms of help you can provide. There are several ways to listen, but in this case, it's important that you practice active listening. Active listening requires using your ears and eyes while encouraging the person you are interacting with to reveal more about their thoughts and feelings than they may at first be willing to share. Make time to listen actively to the farmer. Ask open-ended questions to find out what's going on at the farm, and just show that you care. Mike?
Often we hear about someone else's difficult situation. We feel compassion or pity for them, and we let them know by offering our sympathy. In most cases, however, sympathy is not helpful for the person receiving it. When we make a sincere effort to understand what the other person is going through, think about the feelings they are experiencing, and then offer constructive ideas for addressing the challenging situation or feelings that they are experiencing, we are showing empathy.
Here is a list of how to be prepared with conflict when talking with someone about stress. You can also find that information in the written article below and in this handout. Mike, could you talk about recommended resources?
So, places to contact at first signs of crisis. Of course, there's a National Suicide Prevention Hotline, and that number is 1-800-273-TALK, which is 8255. Most states have a toll-free 24-hour helpline. In Pennsylvania, there's county-specific hotline numbers are available. If you go to suicide.org, there will be specific county recommendations. Your local county crisis intervention hotline is also shown here. What comes from the heart touches the heart. A personal story for myself. I farmed for 17 years, as I told you, Melissa, on the 206-year generational farm. After 7 generations, it was extremely difficult to get rid of the dairy cattle. They were the lifeblood of the farm. It was difficult because at that point I thought that perhaps there would be no 8th generation. My 16-year-old son at the time was looking at this as a possibility of us moving off of the farm. And after that number of generations, it becomes extremely heavy, to say the least, on how to deal with these circumstances. We have transitioned to beef, and we still raise corn and wheat, and there have been amazing opportunities for people to come alongside of us through that whole process. And I look to these situations, Melissa, as an opportunity to reach out to people and for people to know that there are others that have gone through this before. And I would very much love to be an assistance and help in those for whomever would like to reach out. So I'd be happy to give my number for them to be able to call, 717-799-0057.
Thanks for sharing, Mike, and thank you for joining us today. Folks, if you're interested in helping, please contact me at 814-574-4067. I'm going to be putting together farm stress first aid kits, very much like this one, that's very specific to help our farmers in our community, and I'm hoping to distribute them in the near future with the help of the Pennsylvania and National Farmers Union. Sponsors and mentors are greatly needed and appreciated. To support the National Farmers Union, take the free online training, or become a member, visit their website link below. And to all my farming friends and clients near and far, please, when you are feeling overwhelmed, just pick up the phone and call me or Mike, and we will find someone you can talk to. Thanks for joining us today on the Homepage Network.
Year after year, we've been ranked the best bank in Pennsylvania for customer satisfaction. Want to know our secret? It's our people. Hardworking, kind-hearted, and fun-loving. They are our secret ingredient.